Hello, ladies. It is Monday, and believe it or not, I am filming a Monday make and take and actually doing it on a Monday. So, I'm getting ready for day after tomorrow is this month's Red Hen Roundup class, and it's full of Valentines. And there's there's pretty ones and there's kid ones and stuff, but there wasn't anything masculine. So I thought I'll just whip up a very simple masculine Valentine's Day card and put it on here for Monday make and take. So this is what I came up with. See if I can keep the glare from being too bad. So just very simple, but very masculine. So I wanted to walk you through it. And of course I have this is my card base, and then it took me a few tries to get it at the angle that I wanted it to be embossed. So the ones I didn't like, I punched these hearts out of to add to it. And so once I got it the way I wanted it, I marked it back here. This is where I want my embossing to end. And then I put it in the embossing folder. And let's see, I want to do it this I want to do it this way if I want because I want the bumps to come out. Some of them I did the bumps in, and I still like it, but I like it the best out. So then I did it like this. So this part of my heart is inside the embossing folder, and this is out. And I ran it through the embossing folder on my machine. And then you come out with, that one's too high, that's not, I think I punched the stuff out of one of the ones I liked. Par for the course, ladies. Here's one over here. No, I don't like that one. I think I'm just going to have to use one I don't like, or I can go over and I'm just going to go over and do this one. So pardon me while I go over here and make noise for a minute. Okay, so it went through the embossing machine just like this. I turned it upside down so that I could either do it this way, right side up, or this way, upside down, because I want the bumps to be on the front. And so now I take it out, and it is embossed to the angle that I marked with this little piece of paper. Okay, so now I have and this is the front of my card. So then I had this paper. This is half of it right here with all these different fonts saying love, 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 love. So I cut a bunch of strips off of there and began with that. So let's see, I used this one already, so I think I'm going to use this one this time. Actually, I think I might save this one for one of these that I don't like, because it can yeah, it can cover up more. So on this one I just did, let's do a skinnier one. So let's see, it could be this one, or let's do this one. Okay, so then I decided, oh, and I have a little piece of brown back here just for nothing really. So then I decided the angle I wanted my heart to be, and then the angle that I wanted my words to be, and I went ahead and glued my words on at that spot. And I went ahead and put glue farther across, not just where the heart is, so that it will go on. So it's going to be like, let's see, it's going to be about like, let's say it's going to be like that. All right, and then I lay this here, and I don't think I have this one cut to the right size. Yeah, it's too long. Okay, this is what we need right here. And so I laid this so that it would be tilted the way I wanted it to be tilted. And I should lay this out here. And then went ahead, and I think I want this to be like this. And let's do it about like that. Then I turned it over and put some adhesive on the brown to lay it back down to be the way I wanted. So I don't want it to be. Okay, let's do it just like that. Then I took a die, the next smallest die down in this set. This is the set I was using. So this is what cut out the original heart out of the metallic paper. And then this one I used, and I cut out a heart. It's just smaller than this, and I cut out a heart out of black fun foam. Doesn't have to be black. It could be white, because when you turn this over, the back of the heart is actually white anyway, so it wouldn't matter. And it really doesn't show, but I cut it out of black, and then that is going to go in here right in the center. So I'm going to put some adhesive in here to hold the fun foam, and we're going to lay this right inside. This adhesive I'm using is very, very sticky. Okay, so that's going to raise this whole thing up a bit. Then I'm going to put this back on here the way I want it. So now it's puffy, and I can cut these ends off the way. You could go all the way to the end like this. Let's see what that looks like, instead of angling it off. I like that. Let's leave that one that way. All right, so then I had that. So then I took a piece of this card base. I should have had this cut down beforehand. And I believe I put it down to 3/8 of an inch. Let's see. Close enough. All right, and then I used this stamp set with all kinds of words in it, and put together Happy Valentine's Day, and stamped that kind of on the middle of this piece of paper. I think I did it in the middle just in case I wanted it to go all the way across. But then I ended up not, because it was so plain. Another thing you could do, I might make one like that and then include a still with the video. You could leave it long and then just stamp some little hearts on the side. But since I don't have a stamp out here, we'll do this one the way I did it already. I already forgot something. I was going to ink the edges of this, but we'll do it on this. It looks kind of inked anyway. Maybe I had it laying there inked. So then I got my strip that says Happy Valentine's Day, and I decided where I wanted that to be and at what angle. I think this could use a little more dirtying. So I think I'll put that right there, and then ran it all the way across so that it will hold down on the sides. And then this goes on your card base. My desk is very messy. My desk is always very messy, but if I stopped to clean it up, I would not get this filmed on Monday. And then put this on the card base. I'm going to show you, I've shown this to some of you, but it's a really neat trick. I'm going to put this on with tape so that I can show you a little trick. Because sometimes, at least for me, it's difficult when I lay this down. I get it laid down and I think it's right, and then after I glued it down, I'm like, that's not straight. And if you know me, you know it drives me crazy if things aren't straight. So I have this little tip of something that you can do if you're using tape to put your card front on here. So I put tape on all four sides and a little piece in the middle. Now we're going to take our pick here, and on each one of these around the edge, I'm going to lift up one edge and fold it over like that. And I'm going to go around and do that on all four of these. So most of it's down, it just has this little tail hanging out. 4 little tails hanging out the side. Another, I saw somebody else do what they did. I liked it better this way because the way they did just seemed wasteful to me. But they put the tape on and they took it all off, but then you put liquid glue over the tape, and it allows you to be able to move it and then press it down. And so by then it's got glue and tape. So that works too. So then I've got this with my little tails, and I'm going to take it to the front of my card with the little tails sticking out. And now let me put it someplace where you can see it better. Let's see, I need a piece of white paper. Here we go. That doesn't show up better. Yes, because if I put this down. Okay, so maybe you can see that a little better. So I've got this, got to have this tail sticking out. I've got this with all 4 tails, and now I can see I can move it around until I think it's correct, and then push down the middle. And that's going to hold it there, and I'm not happy with it, as usual. So we just have to lift up that middle. I shouldn't have pushed it as hard because I know I always second guess myself. I like it to be even around the edges and straight. It wouldn't take you this long because you're not a psycho like me. All right. All right, so then now I've got it on here the way I want it to be. And all you have to do is take these tails and pull them out like this. And then press down the edges. And there you go. It's on the front. So this was very, very simple. And so I decided, well, we could add a little bit to it. And so I used the ones I didn't like this, to punch some hearts out. This original sample has one right here, and I didn't initially intend to put one there, but some adhesive got stuck on there, and it made a spot that I didn't like. But that's actually not bad to have it there. So I have 5 because it has to be an even number, of course. And so I'll get these out here and decide where I want them to be. Let's see. I like that, but it's only 4. Got to have one more. Let's see. maybe this one isn't noticeable, and so it could be okay to, I'm just going to put 4. I'm going to break all the rules and put 4. Okay, so I'm just going to put one right there. You could pop these up too, but the paper I've used is not real heavy duty. This metallic paper. If I were going to pop this up, I would actually take the punch. This was a punch. I would take this punch and cut out. What you could do is just cut out, say 3 or maybe 2 or 3 solid brown ones, and then a gold one, and glue them all together, and then it actually would be popped up already, or you could put it on a pop dot then. This paper doesn't like glue, and I hope this is going to dry. Stop messing with it, Tana. Anyway, so there's what I have. Just a very simple, easy, quick, masculine looking card. I'm going to put something around there because it's bothering me if it doesn't dry clear. But anyway, so that's a little Monday make and take. Easy peasy for you to do, just this sort of idea. However, I actually had this stuff pulled out for a different similar idea, and I don't have the stuff to do that anymore, so I came up with this one, and I have enough to make several of these. And so if you just really loved this and you loved it the way it is, you could buy a little kit from me, and you would have all the pieces pre-cut and pre-embossed and pre-stamped. And all you'd have to do is put it together just like we've done here on this video. And those would be, those would be $3. So if any of you want to put together a card like this, for if any of you are lucky to have a wonderful gentleman in your life, but this wouldn't even have to be masculine. But it's without all the flowers and the pretty pink colors and the ribbons that most Valentines are with. So it's a good one for a masculine. But if anybody you would like to do this, I will get a little kit ready for you, which will include an envelope, and I can mail it to you, or you can pick it up, and you would have yourself all set for your little Valentine for your gentleman friend. And that's it for Monday Make and Take. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a little something that I could actually get filmed on Monday. And lots more ideas coming in the future. Bye.